righty. Okay, now let me remember if I can do this really quick. Full screen mode, and we are ready to go. Hi, guys. Good evening. My name is Kristen Manassian. I know it's an interesting last name. I get a hard time for it. Believe it or not, my cutie little husband right there is part Armenian. And so that's where the Manassian comes from. I am a mom of two redheads. Do you see? Yes, I have not one, but two redheads. Both redheads, blue eyes, which apparently less than 1% of the nation have. So apparently I'm blessed with two. I've been happily married for 13 years with my husband. I was a special education teacher. I taught children with special needs for 10 years. I taught an elementary program, kiddos with autism and Down syndrome, intellectual disabilities. I absolutely loved what I did, but I always wanted to be home with my kids. In fact, I actually fell into teaching because of my desire to be a stay at home mom. I wanted as much time home with my kids that I could get, but I also knew that we needed two streams of income coming in. And so I thankfully subbed in a self contained special ed program and fell in love with those kiddos. I mean, they captured my heart, my soul, my everything. And so I worked with those kiddos for 10 years, but I still always wanted to be home with my kids. My son, thankfully, was just down the hallway from me in first grade. He was in first grade when I was able to step away from teaching. My daughter was quickly approaching 3, and I knew that we were done, and I never got that chance to be home with my kids. But a few years prior, I fell into this industry kind of accidentally. That cute little redheaded girl who is now 6, I was going to go on maternity leave. And as a teacher, when you go on maternity leave, you don't get paid anything during your maternity leave, believe it or not. Yep. Thank all your teachers who are pregnant because they are taking a huge pay cut when they go out on maternity leave. They get 6 weeks unpaid, and that was it. And so I needed some income while I was going to be home with my daughter when she was a baby. So I kind of fell into this industry accidentally. I loved health and wellness. It was a huge passion of mine, and I just wanted to make some extra money to make up for that income I was going to lose. And so I fell into this industry 6 years ago almost, and I fell in love with it. I really did begin to fall in love with it. As a teacher, I realized that I got to tap into my passion of teaching and educating adults and serving people. And it became a huge passion of mine. This industry did. And so 3 years into this industry, I actually finally got to live out that dream and be a stay at home mom. Well, work from home mom, which was unbelievable. It was such a blessing. So I got to finally come home, be home with my kids, work in this industry from home. However, I was spinning my wheels. I wasn't doing very well anymore. And so I knew like it's time to go back to work this year. That cute little girl started kindergarten this year. And I knew that it only made sense for me to go back to teaching when both of our kids were in school. But I really didn't want to. My husband and I created this life that we loved. We love me being home. Things were just slower paced. And so I wasn't looking for another opportunity. I really wasn't. It's crazy. I look back and I'm like, what was I thinking? I was loyal to a T. I loved the company I was with. I loved the people that I was with. I never considered joining another company that was in the health and wellness sector. It just wasn't an option. So I sat down literally on my son's first day of school. My daughter was still home at that point, and I started researching homes that are work from home jobs. Like I am all about finding multiple streams of income. I'm all about making money different ways. And so I was searching and trying to figure out ways that I could make more money from home and not have to go back to teaching when my daughter started kindergarten. And honestly, guys, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find something that would fit the schedule that I get to make up, where I can drop my kids off, where I can pick my kids up, where at the time where I can go have lunch with my kids, although I can't step foot in the school. But I couldn't find anything that fit that. And I was defeated, you guys. I was very defeated. But the weird thing is I loved this industry, but I never thought maybe there's something else. And I'm not joking. It was 3 weeks later, in the form of an amazing stranger, I saw something shared on social media and I was very intrigued. And I was like, what is this? Like, what is she talking about? What is she doing? And and so I actually reached out. I was so scared. I mean, like palm sweating, thought I was going to throw up. And I reached out to her and I said, what are you doing? Like, what is this company that you're talking about? And once I like cracked that door open and saw what I saw, I couldn't unsee what I had seen. I couldn't unlearn what I had learned. I was just blown away. I was blown away by the products because they aligned with my huge passion for health and wellness. I was blown away by this compensation plan because it was a business plan where I could look at the comp plan, say, I really need to make this amount of money so that I can continue to stay home. And the comp plan showed me exactly how much I was going to make. So if you don't have experience in this industry, no worries. But I do want to let you know, most 99.9% minus our company, comp plans are average income. You don't know how much you're going to make each month. It's like you hit the end of the month and you're like, woohoo! And you're like, what did I just get paid? Like, what am I going to get? You don't know. And what I love here is you know exactly how much you're going to get paid. It is set income. That is business smart. So when I looked at the comp plan and said, cool, I can look at that. I looked at the leadership of this company. I looked at all of the people, all of the leaders. I saw that they had systems, but I saw that people were winning. People were winning big. And so I just knew. I knew that I had to do something scarier than scary could be. I mean, I'm saying this was like top 3 hardest things I've ever done in my life. I decided to leave the company that I had been with for 5 years and partner with Q Sciences. And it was so scary. It was back in September 2019. And I can tell you today, it's been a crazy ride. It has been a crazy ride. I am now a 6-figure earner in the company. You guys, I just didn't want to have to go back to work. I didn't vision what this was truly going to do for our family. I just, my heart was to just be able to stay home. And now I'm a 6-figure earner in this company. I have been chosen to be part of one of the equity councils where I get to advise on decisions for 2021 with the president and CEO. But it's just literally been the best blessing because I can sit here and talk about me all day long, but I would love to just, I'm not going to, but I would love to bring every single person on my team up right now that's winning. That to me is what makes me fired up. I'm so blessed. We are so blessed with this income. We are so blessed that they chose my husband and I to be on this advisory council. But what is the biggest blessing is my team is so blessed. Everyone is winning. People, lives have changed. And it's all because of one scary step that I took forward and the ripple effect happened. It's just been absolutely amazing. So I am going to share a little bit more about us, about our products, about all the things. So this is y'all look at this corporate office. Do you see those beautiful mountains in the background? This is literally what you see out those windows. And the top, like those windows, it's panoramic. It's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. Absolutely gorgeous. We were founded in 2012. So you're going to hear everybody talk about how we are a ground floor company. It's true, you guys. It is true. It is true. It is true. There is such thing as getting in at the right time with a company. That's where my struggle was. If you hear me talk about me having experience with another company. So I was in a company that was not ground floor. It was very, 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 very saturated. It had been around for well over 10 years. And so that's why I was struggling. And so we here were founded in 2012, but that's actually not when we became who we are now. We were founded in 2012 by our owner, our CEO, who I'll talk about. He had our products in doctor's offices, physician offices, but he brought in an incredible man that I'm going to talk about, who then revamped us in 2017 put a new compensation plan into place, realigned who our target market was, realigned all the products so that we had a better product line to offer. And that's when we took off, you guys. We took off. We quadrupled in 2012. We quadrupled, you guys, quadrupled. So we had, I think, sorry, this is a new slideshow. Like I said, we had 700% growth, you guys, since this happened. 700% growth. I want you to think about that from a business mindset. If you are a business owner and you could say that from the day you opened that door and you put that open sign on at the end of 2017, to sit there and say you had 700% growth since that day, that is absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. And guys, we are health and wellness. This is a big thing day and age. I mean, everyone's into health and wellness. And I'm so grateful that our country has taken this like shift and pivot to understand the importance of health and wellness. It's slowly been happening as we've kind of started with organics and we started talking about it more. But you're seeing a big shift in our country, especially this year, that people are truly, truly, truly looking for high quality supplementation. So, a little bit about the people behind this company. I mean, you guys, we are blessed here with the people that represent and teach us and lead us in this company. There's Mr. Mark Wilson. He is the founder, the CEO of this company. Believe it or not, this man is a two-time Super Bowl championship winner, which is crazy. If you met him, like for me, I like imagine a football guy, like, then you meet him and he's just like, the nicest human being ever. I was actually up in the mountains in Utah with him a few weeks ago. And this man wakes up at 6 a.m., literally puts our luggage on the snow machine mobile to get down the mountain because we're like up so high that you can't drive a car into it. He is putting our luggage into it. He's driving us down the mountains at like 6, 7. It was like 7 in the morning, you guys. I'm sorry. The CEO could have hired somebody to take care of that, but he is the one literally in the trenches. I was sitting there, we're all relaxed. We just got there, and he's out on the front shoveling out the snow, getting this. I'm like, really? Like, who does that? Like, his heart is gold, absolute gold. You have Dr. Stephen Kimberly. He is the brains behind our products, you guys. He was a senior web editor for WebMD. He is a genius when it comes to these products. He's had so many products brought to him. I mean, everybody knows Q. Like, we're on the map, you guys. Everybody wants our products to be part, or their product line to be a part of ours. Like, it's just what everyone wants right now. We're getting huge. And Dr. Stephen Kimberly is really picky, and he literally declines 99% of them. 99% of them. In fact, we actually own 95%, I believe, of all of our products. That is something huge when it comes to this industry. Most of the time, they don't have the rights to their own products that they're marketing. And we actually own and manufacture our own, most of our products here. And then you have Mr. Jake Spencer. This man right here, he is the backbone. He is the brains. He is all the things when it comes to this company. He's the one who came in 2017, changed us, pivoted us, made us who we are today, introduced that compensation plan. He was actually in this industry for years, making, I mean, insane amount of money. You don't make insane amount of money if you don't know this industry. And so he came in and he created who we are. And the thing that I love about Jake, you guys, I literally was in a room with him last night, like hanging out with Jake. He was talking, he flew in for an event, small event, just to share. Like, he genuinely cares about the people that are partnering with Q. He wants to train them. He wants to get in the field. He wants to be so hands-on and train us to be the best that we can be to represent this company. He has 5 pillars he stands behind: faith, family, finances, friends, fitness. I put those in the wrong order: fitness, then friends. Those are his 5 pillars. And you can see that that's what he represents in this company. And it's just, every time I'm in a room with him, you guys, I just get so fired up. I mean, I was just on a retreat with him a few weeks ago, but last night, it's like I came home and I couldn't go to sleep last night because I was just so excited. It's just so exciting for all the things that are coming here at Q Sciences. So see, there's that 700% growth slide. I knew that was somewhere in there. So like I said, we were relaunched in 2018. And since then, we've had a 700% growth, you guys. We're in 18 countries, actually 19 countries now. and growing. We are projected to be in so many countries. In fact, Mr. Mark Wilson's huge passion is that in the next 2 years, we are actually more global and sold out. And 70% of our growth is actually outside of the United States. Like, this is absolutely huge. And you would think, like, oh, I don't know anybody in other countries. I thought that too. Guess what? I have a team in Australia, UK, Mexico. It's just people know people. It's absolutely amazing. So, all right, so let's talk about these products. All right, we have incredible products, you guys. We help with pain, energy, sleep, mental health, hormonal issues, weight loss, stress, kids' health, immune support. I'm sure anything that I just said is something that you would be interested in. We help every single human being with our products. And guys, we, and I can say this with so much confidence, have the best of the best of the best products that are out there. I can say that with extreme confidence as someone who has been very, very, very involved in health and wellness for many, many years as a special education teacher. That actually is what opened up my eyes to the importance of health and wellness, to the importance of the things that we put in our body and how that impacts our health, our mind, our everything. And so I have done lots of research when it comes to products and all the things, and going to the fancy grocery stores and going to the fancy supplement stores. And I can confidently say that these are the best of the best products that I've ever seen on the market. So some of the most important products, I could talk about all the products, but I'm not going to, but I will talk about some of our key players. This right here is our QCore. You guys, QCore, I've said this like so many times lately, is if I were sitting here as just a customer, if I never, ever, ever represented this company, if I never, ever, ever shared it with anyone else, QCore would be in my auto ship for the rest of my life. It would be in my auto ship so that I had core ultimate health for the rest of my life. I truly, truly believe that taking care of your health today is what gives you a healthy future. And I really want people to grasp and understand, as someone who's been through a lot of grief because of family members' health turning really south, I can tell you without a doubt, I would take this, I will give this to my husband, and I will give this to my children for the rest of our lives, because I know exactly why core health is so important, because of things that unfortunately I've been through with my family and with my husband's family. So QMax is in here. What I love about this is when you open up that pouch, you have an AM and a PM pack. Guess what? Take it whenever you want. Don't have to take it at a certain time, a certain time, a certain time. It's so easy. That's one of the things I love so much, is you don't have to set a timer. You don't have to take it between meals. You don't have to take it with meals. You just take it when you take it. And that's what I love. You don't have to overthink when to take these products. So it comes with QMax. QMax is a chelated multivitamin. So 100 years ago, you would eat an apple. Well, guess what? Now, when you eat that same apple, it would take 7 of the same apples 100 years ago to get the same nutritional value that you would have gotten 100 years ago. We're just deficient. That is why our health is taking a turn. We are so deficient in our nutrition because our soil is so depleted. So we have chelated minerals in this vitamin that helps you actually properly absorb it. Your body knows what it is when it's chelated, so you actually absorb it properly and you absorb all of it. But it also focuses on your brain health and your mental health. You guys are going to feel something on this. You're going to feel mental clarity. You're going to feel energy. You're going to feel those feelings of stress actually start to take a lift off of you. That mental cloud that's going on, you're going to feel it start lifting. This is something that I've never seen in a vitamin. Then it comes with Align. Align reduces inflammation in your body. You guys, inflammation is awful for you. It is awful, 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 awful for your health. I encourage you after this call to go Google inflammation, chronic health, all the things. You will be blown away by how inflammation today will affect you 20 years from today. So this reduces inflammation in your body. Guys, I was taking an anti-inflammatory pill prior to this. I was doing anti-inflammatory diets before this. I was doing everything because I was dealing with awful pain, awful, awful, awful pain. awful. And nothing worked. I started this paired with our full spectrum hemp, and my life changed. My life changed because of this product and our full spectrum hemp. I stopped limping 3 days after starting that product right there. Then it comes with our Qbiotics. Qbiotics, guys, gut health. It is a buzzword, but it's a buzzword because it's such an important thing. Your gut is your second brain. You got to take care of it, you guys. You have to take care of your gut. And this has prebiotics, probiotics, gets in your gut, releases over a 12-hour period, you guys. This probiotic is amazing. And I was that girl that would go to like the super, super fancy supplement store and buy like the most expensive probiotic and walk out of there like, it's the best one there is. No, no, that wasn't the best one. If it has to be kept in a refrigerator, what is it going to do when it gets into your mouth? What is it going to do when it gets into your throat? What's it going to do when it gets down into your intestines? Everything's going to be dead. Hello. This one, freeze dried, gets into your gut and actually populates it the way that it needs to. Then we have weight loss. You guys, I don't know about you, but it's that time of the year. Now we kind of maybe procrastinated a few weeks into January. We thought we were going to do our fitness and weight loss goes, but now it's time. Like I am all about it right now, especially this time of the year, because guess what? Short season is coming back way quicker than we want to, and summer is coming. And so we have a line. We have a line for fitness and weight loss. We have meal replacement shakes. We have a metabolism spray. We have a weight loss pill that balances your blood sugar, blocks carbohydrates, burns fat, builds muscle. A line, believe it or not, yeah, inflammation. Guess what? When you reduce inflammation in your body, your face can feel thinner. Your gut will not bloat out so much. It's amazing what happens when you get rid of inflammation. Energy drinks, you guys, sport is on the daily in my house right now. I'm back to working out. I wasn't working out before the new year. Now I will drink a sport and I will drink it like kicking and screaming because I don't like working out, you guys. I just don't. I'm going to be honest. I will drink that sport and 30 minutes later, I'm like, it's go time. Let's do this. And it motivates me to go work out. The products that we have are amazing. We have a QFit app where you can get meal plans, workouts, accountability, all the things that we have as well in the palm of your hands. Then we have our oral sprays. You guys, I love these. Can't swallow pills. This is a great way to get supplements and your vitamins. I actually have mine sitting right here. I have them at my desk because I don't ever want to forget to take these. So they're super easy. You spray them under your tongue. The first way to get absorption into your body is intravenously. Second way is sublingually underneath your tongue. Spray these under your tongue. You're going to get a really quick absorption of these. We have D3C. You don't hear anything else I say today about the products. D3C, you should be on them right now. They also have zinc in them as well. Those three right there are so crucial for your health, especially, I'll just say right now in the world, they're great. D comes from the sun. We don't get a lot of sun this time of the year, so you need that sunshine vitamin. Spray it. C, B12, it's fully methylated, you guys. That is huge. I meant to say that with our QMax. Our QMax is fully methylated as well. As somebody who has a genetic mutation, I have to have a fully methylated B. And so it comes from B12 and that QMax. Great for energy as well. Boost helps with metabolism. Relief is great. You guys, I took it today because I had a headache. Instead of popping Tylenol, pop an Advil, which has to go through your liver. Spray that in your mouth. And boom, it's like taking a Tylenol, taking an Advil. It's amazing. And then the sleep potion. Sleep potion is amazing, you guys. This, I actually really committed to it this week. I know y'all are gonna be like, wait, what? You've been with the company 16 months and you're just now taking the sleep spray? I sleep great. I really do. But I was like, I'm really gonna just take sleep. Like I'm gonna commit to taking it and see if it changes my sleep. I literally, I went to bed late last night because I couldn't sleep after the event last night. I was so excited. But when I did wake up, I didn't move. I was still sleeping on the same shoulder I fell asleep on, which I can't remember the last time that happened. It's really good to line your children up and just spray them out every night. Literally, bye, see you tomorrow. It's like the magical mom potion. We gave it to our kids. Our kids do not sleep on the go ever. They don't fall asleep. If you put them into bed, they fall asleep. They don't sleep on the go. We gave it to them one night, put him on a movie, came back out 30 minutes later, passed out. We were like, whoa, that stuff works. So it's incredible what these oral sprays do. But our full spectrum hemp, let's be honest, a lot of people are here for the hemp these days. As somebody who tried CBD, tried another full spectrum hemp, it didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. So I kind of just was like, oh, this stuff doesn't work. But guess what? Sorry, I'm opening up some water. We have hemp that actually works. And we have science to prove it. We have studies that we can show that you actually get an 85% absorption rate. Can't do that anywhere else, you guys. Guess what? The ones that I was taking before, 6 to 10% absorption if I was lucky. But you know what? They sold me a good game. I called that hemp store. I walked in and I talked to them. He sure talked a good game about why their products were the best. He never showed me any scientific data. Not once did he show me the absorption. Nothing. Sure made me believe it, but it didn't do anything for me. So what I love is we can literally hand you over the scientific data to show you the exact amount of absorption you are going to get. And you can also scan a QR code on our bottle that is going to tell you the ingredients, the lot number, and all of the information. You guys, I was talking to someone a few months ago, God bless her. She took a CBD. Guess what? She ended up in the hospital because there's not a lot of regulations on here. They had not removed all of the THC and it affected her tremendously. We here can prove to you it is non-detectable THC. Never seen that anywhere else. Right here on the bottle, scan the code. We are super transparent. This stuff works. It is water soluble, so your body actually absorbs it. Guess what? Most hemps, CBDs, they actually have a carrier oil in that. Oil and water do not mix. Water soluble. But I can tell you that our hemp is actually getting an upgrade here in a few weeks, which I'm super excited about. Actually, I'm really lucky I got to try the new hemp. And let me just say, it was like, ooh, I like fell back into the couch and I felt so relaxed. I mean, so unbelievably relaxed. And so I'm super excited that I didn't think this could get any better, but we are actually about to really blow the lid off the hemp space. That's what I can say is it's about to get crazy in the hemp space here at Q. And it's because we are 3 years ahead of the game. We are 3 years ahead of the game right now in the hemp space. My son, actually, it's not pictured in here. We have twist waters that you actually can open up and pour into water, and it has CBD in it. So I actually send my son to school with a water bottle full of this every day. He drinks so much more water. That boy who has ADHD tendencies has not had a single check in his folder this year, you guys. As a mama, that is huge. He has never had that happen because he's focused and he's controlled and he's not being impulsive. So I could spend all day talking about the products, and I probably talked way too long, but what I love is we are capitalizing on market trends, you guys. There are hemp stores popping up everywhere. There are supplement stores popping up everywhere. Everybody is realizing the importance of health and wellness. Everybody's realizing the importance of hemp. You guys, it's going to be a multi-billion-dollar industry. Multi-billion-dollar industry. And guys, social selling and e-commerce platforms are where it's at these days. Guys, how many things do you think you bought online since COVID hit? Let's be real. Like, it's like every day there's a package on my door. We even bought a bed online a few months ago. Like, apparently you don't even walk in a bed store and feel them anymore. You just look at reviews and you buy it off of online. So that's really what we are. We are an e-commerce platform. We do social selling. So we have different ways that you can get involved. You can become a customer. Super simple, $10, you get wholesale pricing. Pay the same amount as me. Or you become an ambassador where you now own a business. You have your own e-commerce website that you can send out to people. You guys, this is amazing. You send out that e-commerce platform, you have those customers sign up under your platform, and boom, you're getting commission off of their purchases. So you just want to have $100 to have a product, and then you now get that wholesale pricing just as you would as a preferred customer. But now you can send out your e-commerce website to people and share this opportunity or these products with people that you may know need these. We have 4 different ways to earn. We have customer sales, where as you send out that e-commerce platform, they decide to purchase products through your website. Then you get commission off of that. You can get monthly team commissions as you send out that e-commerce platform and people are joining your business and sending out their e-commerce or their websites as well. You're getting commission off of any purchase in there. We have one-time rank bonuses that I will show you here in a minute. They're not little bonuses. They are big bonuses. And then we have the financial freedom movement, which I absolutely love. This is what made me really proud to represent this company was we do not believe in flashy car programs. We do not believe that we want to put you in more debt by giving you a car that if you don't maintain a rank, you're going to have to pay for out of your own pocket, giving you a trip that you can go and take all your pictures and share on social media, but actually you had to pay for your flight, your food, everything except for the room. That puts you in debt. That's not really helping you with your finances. So here, what we believe is when you decide to partner with Q, you get a free financial advisor the day that you join, you guys. If you decide to partner with Q, email ffm@qsciences.com the day you join. Do not delay. Don't delay like I did. My husband is really good with our finances. I thought, no, we don't need to do that. Well, we did. They are geniuses. They teach us and have taught us so much. But as you go through those ranks in the compensation plan, they start paying towards a debt of your choice. How hard is it to actually get the money and then write a check towards debt and send it out? It's so hard. But what they do is you send a paper in, you say, pay for this debt or add this to a savings account. You don't even touch the money. And every single month they send that money away for you so that they're actually going to pay towards that debt and help you with their financial freedom. So here's the compensation plan. Lots of numbers, can seem super confusing. It's actually the most simple compensation plan ever once you get it. Like I said, box 1, send out that website. You have your mom, your dad, your neighbor, your sister, and your cousin. They decide to buy some products from you. Guess what? You're getting a percentage of commission because they went to your website, purchased products from your website. All right. Now you're like, oh my gosh, my best friend from high school and my next door neighbor, they want to do this business with me. Okay. You now have 2 personally sponsored ambassadors, which is that PA box right here in box 2 where it says PA. You have 2 personally sponsored ambassadors. Well, guess what? They end up adding some customers. They end up adding more business partners. And those business partners, they end up signing someone who's a huge person who sends out their website to a gajillion people. All of that goes towards your organizational volume right here in this box 2. This box 2 is anything that is purchased within anywhere in your organization. No levels. I don't know if you guys know anything about this industry. I've never, ever seen a company that has no levels. No levels. All the way down. Any purchase, anywhere, customer or ambassador, anywhere in your organization, anywhere, goes towards that qualified OB. Then you pop your finger over to that second blue box in box 2. This is what I love. You see the exact amount of money that you're going to make every single month. So I looked at this compensation plan. I was able to say, if I can get to this number, I won't have to go back to teaching. I couldn't do that where I came from. The average income led me to believe I was going to make almost as much as I made as a teacher. I hit that rank, came home at the end of that school year when I had hit that rank, and I saw half of that, you guys. I saw half of what I thought I was going to make, half. And so what I love here is I can sit with you, I can sit with anyone that joins and say, how much do you need to get to that why? How much do you need to be able to get your daughter into more soccer? How much do you need so that you can come home from your job? How much do you need so that you can retire your husband? We can look at this monthly team commission and literally say, boom, that's where we need to be. I looked at this and I thought, if I could be bronze, $1,700 a month, I won't have to go back to teaching. I'm sorry, my chihuahua was barking. If I looked at box 2 or at silver, it said 4,000. I thought, oh my gosh, if I could get there, that's more than I ever made as a teacher. That would be the biggest blessing.
Right past the Kleenexes.
But then what's crazy is somehow I've made it to that box below it as a gold ambassador. It's called timing. It's called getting in at the right time. It's called momentum. It's called everything, which is $8,000 a month. Then you pop your finger over to box 3. We have promotional rank bonuses, you guys. As you hit the ranks, you get bonuses as you maintain that rank. These bonuses are not little. These are big, giant bonuses. Then you have that financial freedom movement where they start paying towards a debt of your choice or a savings plan. So every single month right now, they are paying $400 to help us pay off a car payment. We bought a not a brand new. We are learning how to do better with finances. We bought a used car on on Valentine's Day last year, I was driving a very, very old car. And so they're helping us pay that car off that much quicker every single month. So, but what I would love to do is bring on someone really quickly who I am so excited to have her share just a little bit about her story. She got to go last night to the event here in Dallas and talk with Jake and hear Jake. And I just wanted her to kind of share her story a little bit about her story here and just why maybe she's a little excited after going to last night's event and all of the kind of insights and excitement that we learned last night. So, April, I think I saw you on somewhere. I'm not seeing you right now.
Yeah.
There you are. I hear you now. Awesome. Hi, darling.
Hi, thank you. Well, I am a bronze ambassador. I've been with Q for 15 months or so. We started out, I feel like we had every excuse not to become entrepreneurs when we joined Q. I was 6 months pregnant with my second child. We had just signed a contract to build our very first home, which was on its own a leap of faith. We didn't have a down payment. We didn't have like all the things, right? We were bringing in a new baby. We were just like, we need a new house because I didn't have enough space for what we were carrying. So I was knee deep in boxes and tape and just all of the things. Everything was chaotic. I work full time. I have been at my full-time job for about 11 years now, and it is very stressful. It is very high commission-based sales. So I'm just a busy mama. So we basically got in and started working the system. It's a phenomenal system, and got linked up with our amazing leaders, and I was able to actually hit the rank of bronze within the first 3 months. What that did for us, COVID literally hit right after that. I was on maternity leave, only making like 80% of my income, and that paycheck and moving forward has from that point covered our mortgage on this brand new house. And then the FFM pays half of my car payment. And so to say that it was just an unexpected blessing, this is ground floor. And that's another thing that I really want to touch on. Like, I don't know if any of you really realize how incredibly fortunate we are to be aligned with a ground floor company. Like with last night, most presidents that I know, and even the company that we came from, like, who's going to fly in to do half of a presentation, not even the whole thing, but like half a presentation to a room of 60 people? Like, you think the big guy is like, no, I don't have time for that, right? Like, give me the big room. I'll see you at convention, like whatever. No, he cares so much about the impact that he's able to make, what he has to provide and pour into us, that he doesn't care if it's 1 or 100 or 1,000. Like, he wants to ensure that every single person is being led, is growing, right? Is getting all of the information. Jake fires me up every single time I hear him speak. Like, if I ever have an opportunity, I'm like front row, all ears, my phone, my video, all the things are just going. Like, I record it all. I go back and listen to it. So I took a lot away from last night. I mean, obviously they call him Spill It Spencer because he just lets it all out. All the things that are coming, you guys, are freaking amazing. The hemp that Kristen kind of touched on earlier, it's literally like a dial in. So he talked about like it targeting specific things, right? So like right now we take our hemp and obviously we take it for specific reasons, but now we're going to be able to pick like, well, wait, I want higher metabolism, or I want it to directly address my pain, or I'm super anxious, or my kiddo needs this specifically for this, right? So you get to dial it into a specific thing. And that's probably the most excited that I am about the product releases. Now there's a ton of other things coming, but what I really want to talk about, what Jake really like does, I feel like, is just fuels your soul. He will literally light a room on fire. And it's because he's there to build you up. Um, what he said last night primarily related to what Q truly stands for. And it's not the comp plan, the duplicatable systems, the incredible selfless leadership that we have, right? Well, all of those things are amazing and great. And I feel like we do stand apart in those categories. What he really talked about was that Q offers intrinsic value. He talked about Q creating a culture where it's necessary um, to basically have a journey of consistent change and personal growth, and how important it is to not be in the same place year after year. And basically, that if you are in the same place right now as you were last year, then you need to start doing something different, because your purpose here on earth is to impact other people's lives. And Q, they've created this culture specifically so that we have the tools and we have the whatever, whether it's the products or the leadership to grow personally, so that we have a value to offer other people. It's just so inspiring to me to know that we are being led by people whose ultimate goal is to make us better human beings. And that's really what I get from him every time I hear him speak. I have gained a lot financially from our comp plan, from our leadership, from our systems in building my own business. But I can't put a price on how much value there is in the insane amount of personal growth that I've had over just the last 6 months. And I'll tell you, personal growth is going to make you connect to people on such a far different level for your business, to attract those types of people to your business, than any message that you send randomly or any kind of thing that you would do there. So the growth has impacted me in ways with my kids, with my marriage, as well as friendships. And really, just looking back, I would have never thought that I was investing $40 for any of that. So I'm super grateful.
Ooh, that was good, man. That was good, April. I'm like fleshing over here. That was good. I needed pen and paper for all that. And it's so true. I mean, he nailed it last night when he talked about the personal growth. I mean, gosh, if you would have told me where I'd be today as a human being a year ago, 16 months ago, I'm a different person. And it's because of the leadership and the way that they want us to not only financially win and have health wins, but they want us to grow to be better people. And it is so evident in this company. It is so evident that that is their main goal. So thank you, April. That was amazing. So that's us in a nutshell. Really, it's up to you, you guys. I mean, if you are here and you're thinking, man, I need to try these products, great. Get back to the person that invited you and say, okay, there was a product she mentioned. I need to know about this, or let them know what your health goals are. Guys, we can help you. We have products for every health goal, basically. If you're thinking this business is for you, you guys, just ask the questions. Connect back with that person. Ask as many questions as you want. You guys, I was like, question. I mean, it was like, Kristen, stop asking so many questions. It was question after question, because it was the scariest. It was one of the scariest things I've ever done, was decide to partner with Q after spending 5 years with another health and wellness company. But I can say without a shadow of a doubt, I listened to that thing in my gut, and I knew that this was it, because there was no way you could get this timing back. You could never get this back. And I just feel so confident every time I get to talk with Jake or get with any event that our name will be 100% known globally here in the next couple years. And so if you are feeling that nudge, if you're feeling led to try this business opportunity, just trust us and go, because you cannot get this timing back. It's just such an incredible time here at Q. So I hope you guys have a great day, great evening. Get back into that person that invited you to this call. Let them answer any questions for you, and you guys stay warm and stay safe. Bye guys. Good night.